Okay. So, like I mentioned already, we are shifting focus a little bit. I did not intend to do a reaction to all the music in this fucking game. I was having too much fun. I couldn't help myself anymore. But we are moving on to the main event. We are going to check out Rashid's trailer, the new character for the DLC section of this game. I've not seen it, and I'm excited to see it. I'm not surprised that it's Rashid first. I know that they already announced which characters were going to be released, but we are going to see right off the bat. Gotta make sure. Captions? Here we go. Mute, no, mute. Okay. All right, Rashid, what you got? Damn, that presentation. They already had this character done a while ago.
Now then, you ready for this?
Damn, he's got some... Huh. A lot of personality. That was funny as shit. Holy shit. Oh my. He's got some of his classic moves back. Wow, they really reinvented this character. Holy shit. Does he have run? Whoa. Of course he's a streamer. Why am I not surprised? So that's all looking familiar. Okay, so they took away his run mechanic, but they gave him an approach tool instead. Whoa. Whoa. Dude, that looked good. Holy shit, that looked good. A lot of personnel. Oh yeah, that was great. I love that. Oh, what a good character to pick. And they got the classic look.
This feels awesome. You should try it.
I really like the personality. Let's start over again real quick. We're gonna rewatch it in normal speed a little bit here. I want to kind of get a better idea of what I'm looking at here. All right, once the gameplay starts, we're gonna slow it down. That design for Rashid is really good. I actually love this design. The black and white and the gold is like perfect for his design. Really good. So he's got like a long range mid poke, like a crouching kick of some kind. That's definitely a command, some kind of command normal, and it's an approach tool, and it looks like it might be special cancelable. An overhead, and it's very fast. There's him being a sassy McGee. His look and design is really fucking cool. That's a forward throw. Looks like a back throw here. Back throw. Looks like back throw. He's just within range for Oki, possibly with a dash up. That looks crazy. Oh my god. So he's got a running, like a running start, right? Is that what I'm looking at? Yeah, he's got a running special move. I'm guessing it functions the same way as Ken's. It doesn't look like he did that off a forward dash. It looks like he straight up ran at him with a special move. And then he canceled it immediately. For him to be able to cancel that, you could do that on reaction. The moment you see the hand wind back that close means that Rashid is completely invulnerable to fireballs. Like, typically you want them to do that a little bit, like at least like 1/3 of the screen away, but he can do it at point blank range and get underneath you. That's very strong. And then he gets okay, but the trade-off is that he, after he hits you, he's back at neutral range. That's the trade-off. I was about to say, if he's within, like, combo range, and he can hit confirm with combos off that, that'd make that move insanely powerful. But he does get free damage, but he does give up the pressure unless you can get close, which I'm guessing if you EX burn it, it either pops him up or keeps you close. It's probably my guess. And it looks like he's got a counter low poke, so if you try to low poke him to prevent him from sliding underneath you, he can, if he reads it, he can beat it. His projectile, which is still good. His DP, which is still good. I remember how good that was in the game, in the previous game. Looks like he's got an extension off the throw, or off the projectiles. There's some combo connections here. So he's got a jumping double hit, which can lead into like a standing combination. That must be his level 1, which is a really presentation heavy level 1. Okay, so he charges his special moves like he typically does, gives it 3 hits this time. EX combo, which allows it to combo extend. That's different. So he's got some kind of, he's got 2 approach tools here. He's got the running approach tool. You know what? Now that I'm starting to think about it, I'm guessing he has a light attack and a heavy attack version of the approach tool. He probably, when he does the light attack, he runs at you, and when he does the heavy attack, he probably approaches you this way, which allows him different tools. So he can go overhead, an instant cross up into pop up. Oh my god, that is incredibly good. He has an instant cross up into pop up. Luckily, it just leads to a dive kick, but my god, that's very good. Oh my god, this character is gonna be scary. And so that's his level 2. His level 2 is an install super that can still be used for damage. So basically the way it works is that he creates a tornado on the screen, it damages his opponent, but if he runs into the tornado with a special move or any other move, it'll enhance its properties. So like, for example, what you're seeing here is that his DP, when it collides into the tornado that he created, it gives it more properties and more damage. So it hits more frequently and does more damage. And it also travels further. And he can jump combination off of it. Oh my, what the fuck? He can jump cancel out of it too, and to extend it further for a dive kick damage? Or at least something of the sort? Wow. Oh my god, his projectiles do the same. So if he EX burns his projectiles, he can use it the same way he does with his install super, which gives him more momentum. So if he dashes into it, it gives him further forward momentum. So you can dash even further. And I'm guessing it probably enhances his normal moves too. So it gives his normal moves new new properties. So you can further extend it. He effectively has 2 drive rushes. And this super is incredible. That looks really good. I like that. Misa like you a lot. Damn, that looks stylish. And then he gets the camera shot of their pain and suffering. Lot of personality here. Nearly breaks his expensive camera. Oops. Yeah. Rashid is going to be very strong in this. Right off the bat, I can already tell he's going to be very good. I can see why a lot of like thumbnails are pointing out, because I've seen the thumbnails from other channels that have reacted to it already, and like professionals are saying this character is going to be like fucking OP. I can kind of see it already because he's got immediate potential to do not only a lot of damage, but a lot of cross-up opportunities. He's got a lot of mix-up opportunities built into his kit right off the bat. And he can anti-projectile you. Is he going to be absolutely broken? We won't know until we get our hands on him, but he has the potential. The potential is there. And Rashid was very strong throughout his entire playthrough of Street Fighter V. The only thing he doesn't have is his actual like raw sprinting abilities in Street Street Fighter 5, he can just straight up run at you. In this, it looks like it's a normal, like an input of some kind. Whether that's double kicks or down a forward kick of some kind. But he has two different ways he can approach. But that's not usually the reason why he's very strong. What makes him incredibly strong is that, see, that is incredibly good. Luke's projectiles are the fastest in the game. They have a large startup, so they are reactable. But the fact that he was able to get underneath them at point blank range, that you're able to get underneath the blast at point blank range, is incredibly good, making him effectively able to anti-zone. That is incredibly good. Thank God that it doesn't combo extend right off the bat, because if he was point blank immediately close to you, that would make that move insanely strong. That is also very good. But this is why he's scary right here. His normal projectile adds properties to his normal attacks. So if he fully charges his projectile and releases it, and then he uses a special move right afterwards, it'll add a property to his move and boost it. So that way it has a new property. So for example, his EX straight across the dragon kick that goes across the screen, it probably doesn't actually by itself extend the combo. But now it will not only go full screen, it'll extend the combo for extra damage on top of that. So you get the EX property plus the additional properties from the tornado. That's my current interpretation of what I'm seeing. I won't know until I play the character, but that's likely what happened. That is crazy. Do a cross-up, a special move cross-up that extends into damage. Granted, it's an EX burn. That looks like it's only possible because you EX burn it, but then you can get damage off that, which doesn't look like it's gonna be that much damage. It's only one move, but the potential, if it is possible that he can further extend it and maybe even EX extend it further, or possibly level 3 extend it. If he uses, like, for example, does that dive kick and then he can land a level 3 off of that, that'll make that move insanely strong, which basically means at any given point in time during the match, if you throw a projectile, he could possibly land a level 3 on you. And he can do it on reaction. That's the potential of it. We don't know. God, I love his design, though. That is my favorite design in the entire game, I think. His design is fantastic. Oh, he's gonna be such a beast. That is so good. See how it extended his combo that way? Let's go back. This is what I'm talking about. It adds a new property. So he effectively has a cheaper drive rush, because once he does this tornado, after he drive rushed, so he did a kick confirmed drive rush. So if he did another drive rush, he'd be out of meter. But now he has still one more stock, so he doesn't have to. And that further extends it. He has 2 drive rushes. One that's cheaper than the other. Granted, I'm guessing the trade-off is that if you use the non-drive rush version of it, you may get the combo extension, but you're stuck doing a very specific combo extension. You can't like optimize damage completely the way you probably could with doing double drive rush. This is my speculation, but I'm guessing you can't do that. But he does effectively have 2 drive rushes now. That's insane, but he can level 3 cancel out of it, making that insanely good. He effectively has 2 drive rushes. That's insane. That's very, very good. The question is, what is his damage potential going to be? If his damage is very low, then it makes sense why he has all these damage extension possibilities, because his base damage isn't very high. But we won't know. The thing is that in this game, in Street Fighter 6, most characters have incredibly high damage. Wow. Definitely exciting. Alright. That's Rashid. My general impression of the character is that he's definitely gonna be good. He is, design-wise, definitely the best I've ever seen. I actually think I love the design for many of the Street Fighter 6 characters. I think they're some of the best. This one, I think, is the best design. It's not only are the colors look good, but, you know, it all just blends really well together, and just the fabric choices and the way that they have it hanging off his body, where it feels cape-like, but it's not cape-like. It's not a cape. It just feels like he has, like, what it's supposed to be a one piece, and he's just letting the other half drag. It makes it have like a cape-like environment to it, where it's mobile, it moves in motion with him. But it's not a cape. It's straight up just clothing, and it looks good like that. It's got like trench coat vibe even to a certain degree, and all that motion and movement, and how it just flops and moves around naturally, and it makes his mobility look good and flashy. It gives more flair to his mobility. Such a cool design, such a cool design. All the gold, like the gold and black on his feet, even that green little heel bit to absorb. What that is, that's to absorb the impact on his heels. So they added that little detail. That's good. The gold and yellow and the light and the black. The black is like a matted black, so it looks really good. It doesn't look too dark. It looks stylish. And then the white on top and the white on the bottom. This is a great design. This might be my favorite design in the entire game. And the way the clothes hangs on him is so good looking. I traditionally hate crop tops on men in video games. I don't typically like crop tops on men in video games. This looks great. He looks fantastic. Wow. Oh, that's so cool looking. I like that. He animated so well too, right here. Boom. Hit confirm. That just looks so fucking slick. There's so much style and flair in his movements. That's a jumping heavy punch into a standing heavy punch into a super. It's a very typical combination. It's reliable damage. His moves are not that complex. They look complex because the motion of the movements look complex, but really all he's doing is just doing special move, one hit confirm into another special move. That's really all we're seeing here. But the potential is there. The reason why I think that this could possibly be level 3 is because that bounce right there. That bounce makes me think that could be level 3. It's not a big bounce though, so it could be that his recovery may stop him from being able to confirm more damage. If that is the case, then I'm not too worried about it overall. Despite it being an overhead cross-up, you know, pop-up move. But the fact that there was a bounce there makes me think there could be a possibility for a super extension. We won't know till we have hands on it, though. But definitely cool. Really cool. I love the gold and black look. And even his art style has got the gold, black, and white. It looks really good. So, definitely potential there. Well done. Loving it. Loving it. Loving it.